So we're straight into the thick of things in pre-season, week 3, team building. How important is setting the groundwork with S&C work those first few weeks when the boys come in?
I think especially with the young demographic we've got this pre-season, very young squad, getting time with them in the first 2 weeks where rugby's not at its premium, so we get a lot of time with them is very, very important. Like you say, it gives us that time to set the groundwork, kind of learn where players are strong, where players are weak, which then gives us plenty of time to kind of put plans in place for them individuals going forward. So come the end of pre-season, we've kind of got the best athletes we can ask for, and not kind of a one-size-fits-all sort of strategy.
And as coaches, how much do you like getting to know the characteristics of each player so you know how can I push them, how can I get the best out of them?
100%. Like I said, it's not a one-size-fits-all strategy with their S&C, and that's kind of with their personalities as well. Some players are a bit stick. You have to kind of push them into things. Some players like their arm around them. You know, that gets the best out of them. And some players just like to be told what to do, where to be and what time to be. So it's kind of finding out what works for each player and making sure you kind of figure that out quite early. So you kind of get things right in terms of their S&C programme, and then that kind of leads into their rugby programme as well, how to teach them rugby the best way. Everyone's different, everyone needs a different approach.
And everyone knows that pre-season is incredibly hard work, coaches and players alike. How enjoyable are the moments where you get to do the team building stuff and everyone comes together and you see the way that this squad might start to form throughout the season?
It's amazing to see, and I think we've had the team building week this week, and there's been a lot of different kind of aspects to it. There's been stuff that's like really mentally tough, stuff that's physically tough, and then side of it that's really enjoyable, and it's kind of seeing how they all react to the different areas, and then also enjoying them enjoyable moments once they've got through the tough stuff. And that's kind of what really builds a squad, is when they know they've been through something really, really tough, but they get out the other side of it and there's an enjoyment element, and that enjoyment element's almost kind of superseded by the fact that they've gone through something really, really tough before it.
And we're still in the early stages, but is the competitiveness starting to come out already?
Yeah, 100%. As in, there's a bit of position kind of competitiveness. We had the AST testing in week 1. There were some very, very good races in some positions, which was great to see. And I think going forward, going into the rugby side of things, you'll probably see some more competitiveness coming. And as soon as kind of you come towards the back end of pre-season and games start to come around, selection becomes a part of it as well. The competitiveness kind of ramps up again.